gonna do 2 photos, guys. Then turn around, get your phones out, Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! 1, 2, 3, go!
Hi, ooh, with sparkles and stuff. Woo! Don't worry, they deliver. Oh, nice. How you guys doing? It's Friday night, right? All right, we're getting down on Friday night in Salt Lake City. Tell your friends. Hi.
Hi. We're so excited to have you here at Salt Lake Comic Con. I think everyone agrees with me.
Right on.
So having been lucky enough to be chosen to help moderate this friendly get-together with friends for you, I get to take the privilege of the first question. And the first thing that I wanted to ask you about was, your resume is just full of all of these fantastic female characters who are tough and who know what they want to do and who don't take anybody. And what kind, did you expect to develop into that kind of character? And how much does that stay with you day to day in whatever you do?
Wow, well, thank you. To be honest, I never expected anything in terms of my career. I really kind of tripped and fell. I actually tripped and fell at my brother's audition when I was 9 years old, and you know, I think I always sort of just credit my family a lot to who they sort of raised me and helped raise me to be, because I remember even at my first audition, you know, my oldest brother driving me because I made him, and I was like, he must be here to take me to my audition. And he was like, no, I don't even like you. But I made him take me, and then I got there, and I was dressed like a boy, and all the girls were in dresses, and I walked in and immediately turned around and tried to leave, and I said, no, I'm in the wrong place. And he was like, no, you dragged me all the way here. You made me drag you here and dragged me here, therefore, so you're going in. And so they always just pushed me to you know, kick my way through the world, and my mother was, as some of you know, a really awesome feminist, strong, fierce, smart woman, so that's where these characters, I guess, were birthed from.
It's a great pedigree, I think, to share. Well, before we toss to all the fans who came to see you, are there any current projects or anything that you want to update everybody on before we spend the rest of the time probably talking about Dollhouse and Buffy and all of those great shows?
Well, right now I'm still in college. It takes a while. I'm discovering. I'm about halfway there. It's a marathon, not a sprint. But I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I had my psychology class last night, and then I flew in this morning. But I did a film over the summer that I produced, and it's a movie we've been trying to produce and make for a long time. It's a movie about Robert Mapplethorpe, photographer. Nice, Mapplethorpe, one fan over there. But Matt Smith plays Robert Mapplethorpe. He's an awesome con guy, Doctor Who guy. And so that was an incredible thing to complete, you know, that filming. And then we're developing a book series called The Chronicles of the Black Company, and that would be a really badass show. I think Time Magazine recently talked about like what the next new Game of Thrones shows could be, and ours was in there. So college and you know, just kind of doing all that. Yeah.
So you don't like to hold still, like at all, right?
I get uncomfortable. And I got engaged 2 months ago. So I didn't see that coming. I gotta be honest. I don't know. I just didn't know. I never thought I was the Marion type, but I guess I'm getting hitched. So he's a good egg. He's a good egg.
I think I heard that they want to see the ring. Show it off there. You want to hold it up? Keep an eye out for it. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Who do we have here?
Hello, my name's Deborah.
Hi.
Hi. My question is, out of all the Dollhouse personalities that you portrayed, which one was your favorite to do?
Which one was your favorite? Seriously.
I actually liked the singer.
The pop star, she was crazy, right? So the other girl was crazier. That was a fun one, because yeah, I got to do things on that show where I got to kind of like live vicariously through these characters and do things I never got to do. I also really liked, I kind of liked that crazy ninja one in Man on the Street when I took out Tomo in the Chinese food restaurant. She was a good one. I liked her.
Dominatrix.
What's that?
The dominatrix.
You liked the dominatrix? Really?
I bet that
Do you want to
doesn't
stand
surprise you
up
at all.
and shame yourself to everybody?
I'm proud of it!
Shameless dominatrix guy in the second row. Thank you, sir.
There's always one,
There you
right?
go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. Wrong Turn is one of my favorite horror movies, so I was just wondering if you have any funny moments or memories from that you could share with
You
us.
said Wrong Turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I thought you said a movie that I wasn't in, and I was gonna be like, oh, it's like Longshore. I was not in Longshore. What were you gonna ask me about? You just threw me. Like,
Do you have any fun moments or memories from filming that movie?
Yeah, I had a lot of memories from filming that crazy movie. We shot that movie in Toronto, and it was my friend Rob Schmidt. We ended up doing another movie later together called The Opposite Killer. Yeah, he's a weird dude. But he's my friend, and I like him a lot, and he's very talented. And he was just more twisted when I got there than I even thought from meeting him beforehand. So when we were doing a lot of the scenes where they were like cutting my friend's lungs off and stuff, he would stand behind the camera like really creepy and go through the names of my family members and be like, Mama Judy's arms are being sawed off, and I would be like crying, and he was like terrorizing me. He was such a twisted freak. So that's a memory I'll always have. And I got poison ivy all over my body during the filming of the movie. Yeah. And I had to go into the environment in the middle of filming, and I had poison ivy all over my backside, and it was horrifying. I had to send a doctor to the hotel in New York. Is this TMI?
It's probably, honestly, not the most revealing experiences, but share on the stage, so I think you're well within bounds.
He was super hot, this doctor. He was Polish. And he walked in, and I was like, oh, this is not going anywhere. And I had to turn around and show him my whole backside covered in like awful poison ivy, because he had to give me a cortisone shot. And it was humiliating, but I did have relief after. There's a story. Go home and tell the kids that one. That's a good one.
That is great for parties.
Soothing. Comfort.
Hi. Yes, hi there. So my name is Joseph. Last name's Nelson. Anyway, I'm so glad to meet you in person. I've been a fan since I was very young. And my favorite movie was Bring It On. And I'm kind of curious about your cheerleading and gymnastics involved. Did you know some of that beforehand, or was that something you learned for the film?
I was the one that was not the cheer-tastic actor or dancer, and I was just not like anyone else on that movie. So I don't even know why they hired me in that movie, except when I got there, and then they didn't give us a script when I auditioned, and I went into the dressing room or to the audition room, and I was like, I am clearly in the wrong place, because there were people doing like flips and cheers in the waiting room, and I was like, ugh! And they were just loud, and I think I was a little hungover. And the director was like, hi, and he was too cheery and chipper cheer, and I was like, let's just get it over with. And he asked me if I could do a split, and I said, I don't know, let's see. And I just like popped into a split, and I was so anti-cheerleader, and then that was the character. So they hired me, and then they had to do special Eliza cheer days where they had to teach me to stop looking so angry. I actually picked up the routines fairly quickly, but they were like, you look like you would have killed me. It's cheerleading, it's happy. And I was like, oh, I was like so angry. I looked like Faith when I was fighting and killing people. Fun for Faith wasn't fun for the cheerleading movies. So I eventually learned, or they edited me really well. Glad I pulled it off. Thank you.
You've got spirit. Yes, you do.
I was, taken over by some spirit.
Hi, I actually have a question about education. I think it's so admirable that you are pursuing education, and that's something that you kind of don't see in movie careers or things like that. What made you decide to pursue it? And do you have any further pursuits for it after you graduate from college?
Yes, thank you. I'm surprised at how many people are so surprised that I'm pursuing it. It's really weird. Like, in the green room at the Comic-Cons, all the other actors are like, you're doing what? Like, they're like from a different planet. My mom was a professor, and she taught political science in Boston for 47 years, and I always thought I was just going to go to school. I didn't think, like I was saying earlier, that I was going to be an actor, so I was planning on going to school. I was enrolled in school. I thought just the acting was fun when I was a teenager, but then I made the tape for Buffy right as I was about to enter my freshman year, and they asked me to come out for 3 episodes, and then I stayed, and then for 15 years I was like, I'm gonna go back to Boston to go to school, and it just wasn't happening because there were other cool things happening with my work, but I've never really had a conventional life, so I thought someday. And then finally, I just was like, I gotta do this because it's been like a big dream for me to get my bachelor's degree and to kind of
Woo! You're awesome!
And I also, I love our business. I think that it's a very magical thing to be in the entertainment business. It's been almost 30 years, so I'm super old, and a lot of you are old with me, because you remember me from when I was young. So I have been doing it for a long time, and I think that as much for all the wonderful things about it, there can also be some narcissism in our business that might surprise you, or not at all. And it can be very you just think of yourself, and I guess it's kind of, you kind of have to, a lot, and almost too much. And so I find that I like thinking of other people sometimes too. And I feel better when I do. So I'm in a field where I'm studying sort of holistic psychology and, expressive arts therapy, and I'd like to be able to move with other people and help other people move things through their bodies. And actually, from playing Faith in Buffy, I found a lot of people found strength from her, and I think that it would be cool to just move that some good juju healing sauce through the world.
Hi. So recently we've seen a lot of shows that have been rebooted. I was wondering if you were given the opportunity, would you come back and return to the last Faith?
Oh, shows that have been rebooted. Well, I've always said, and I think a lot of the people have said that it would have to be a Joss-led adventure to go back into Buffy space. Man, I've heard a lot of people. It was like 20 years ago. Is that what we're celebrating? 20 years. I don't know. Some of the people that I know from the show are like, I don't know if it would be if I'm rebootable. Some were vampires, and they're feeling like they don't look ageless or whatever. So, I mean, it'd be fun, but I don't know that it's realistic. Or they're or they would do it and hire all the young people. Maybe. Then you guys wouldn't be down for that, right? You would resist. You guys are such liars. You'd be like, yeah, Buffy made the movie. You got us. I don't think I gave you an answer, but I apologize. So it's okay.
I was just wondering, what was your favorite part about playing Faith?
Favorite part about playing Faith was, at first it was just that I got to be crazy and like didn't have to pay the price or like pay the consequences, and I just got to be like, dance and fight people and kill people, and that was kind of fun. And then my favorite part became that people started coming up to me and telling me like that the character meant a lot, helping them, and that gave me a good feeling that I never really had from parts that I'd done. So I liked that. People would tell me, that they faced their bully or their abuser, or the character was helping them get through the part of their life. I thought that was pretty rad. What was your favorite part about her? Go to the mic.
I just liked that she was a lot of fun and she could do whatever she wanted. She didn't really care what everyone else thought.
That is being nice, right? Thanks.
What was the most difficult experience in your career, and how did you push through it?
The most difficult experience in my career?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm too honest for questions like this, man. I've got to just resist any temptation to just be so honest.
I know. I'm debating.
You're looking at me too. Oh man. I don't know. I mean, having to play cheerleader was tough, for sure. I think also just, again, I think we see the things about Hollywood that are they're really wonderful, and there are really wonderful things, but it can also be intimidating, and you see a lot of things with young actors in particular. It can be hard to be a child actor and then transition, well, not just the transition, just being young in that space, and it's kind of a mind screw, because you're like they want you to act like a grown up and work like 9 to 5, and you're young, and so you're like too young to be old and too old to be young, and then when you're a kid, they're like, stop it, so you're kind of pulled in different directions. And I think it can do a doozy on your psychology, which is why I'm back studying psychology. But I think I give myself props for navigating through that world for so many years. And it was awkward having my adolescence documented on film. Like any guy I tried to date, I was like, oh man, they could pull up my puberty VCR tape, it was not always fun. So that was the most difficult thing, I guess.
But you made it, and you're here with us.
Yeah. I think just everyone's challenge is just kind of adolescence or puberty, and getting through high school. That was mine too. Puberty sucked, right?
Hi. First, I want to say thank you for being a great role model for my generation. My question is, you have passed with David Boreanaz. What character did you like best for him? Angel and Buffy?
Something with David Boreanaz, what?
What character did you like best for him? An Angel and Buffy, or Booth and Bones?
I know it mostly is Angel and Buffy. Angel. So I'm gonna go with Buffy and Angel.
Yeah, I'll definitely be here. Yeah, I definitely will. I'll be here at night. If I'm late, I'm like no more than 10 minutes late. Do you have a phone number I can text you?
Himself, I hear, where he was like crazy, drops his pants all the time. Not all the time, but like that sense of humor. Okay. Oh, who's this?
Sorry, I got 801.
Were you watching me in the green room earlier? Because I was having a real battle around that. They had these little red velvet cakes, and red velvet cupcakes,
Oh,
and I was
I'm
freaking
sending
out
you a
because I
text.
really liked
So,
them. And I wanted to
get
eat
it
like
on right
17
now.
of them, and I didn't. And instead I had an oatmeal cookie because I was like, it's healthy because there's oatmeal in it. And now I'm like, I probably should have just had like one or two red velvet cupcakes because I would have been happier. And it would have had the same amount of sugar in it. And yeah, I'm gonna try better tomorrow. What's your favorite dessert? Just shout it out, I'll hear you. She says ice cream.
Do you have a good Joss Whedon story that you can tell about yourself and him?
He's a character too. He's definitely a strange bird, you know, and a fun bird. And he, I mean, we met when I was so young, so he was kind of, I was like 17, and he was kind of like a big brother in a lot of ways. When I first started on Buffy, and he was kind of, you know, showing me the ropes on TV. I'd never done television before. And I just remember like he kind of would talk to me about my life or my crazy stories at 17, and then you know, like into the show. And so there were times when like the whole thing with the mayor, the whole like mayor thing where I'm talking about the Quincy, the you know like that was written like on the day, and he started this fun practice of you know like writing these things on the day, and being like, yeah, we're gonna shoot this in a few hours, and he would just like slam it to me, and yeah, that was fun times. He'd like to take me out of my comfort zone. He would always say like on the you know on the show, and every time I was like woo, like sailing or something, he would. I guess he did that with everyone. He would like kill someone or make you really squirm. So that's one of the things I guess we love about him. And he dances like a total freak, which I like. We call him Crazy Legs. You'll see it maybe one day, and they're gonna like catch him on film, and you're gonna be like, what kind of animal is that?
Hi, it's so good to see you.
Seeing you on Buffy and
I kind of have two questions for you. So I want to know if you had to go through. Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry.
That's two. Screw that guy. He works here. Respectfully, screw that guy. Go.
So I want to know if you had to go through any special training to be Faith, like you know the fighting scenes. Like, did you have to go through any martial arts or anything? And then, what was your favorite episode of Buffy?
We didn't have special like training other than when we were on set. They have really great stunt people and fighters and stunt and doubles. So they taught us a lot of cool stuff on the day. You know, like they would teach us different sequences and make us look really, really good, I thought. And then what was my favorite what?
Favorite episode.
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one. There were a lot that I really liked. I liked Bad Girls because that was when we kind of, you know, just busted out of the box a little bit. And then I liked, you know, when she started really messing up and being human and, you know, like good people who do bad things, and we were like exploring that gray area of that. Fans were getting really animated at that time, and so because they were like, I hate you, but I feel for you and love you too, and I'm confused, and I was like, I know, right? This is cool. So I liked like Consequences and then Amends, and you know, it was a whole like gritty bunch of stuff. Yeah, thanks. Now I feel bad. No, you're so nice, and there's a child here, and I'm just like running off the rails, but yeah. Anyways, hi.
Hi.
You can only ask one question. I'm so mad at you.
I'm a big fan from you in Buffy. What was the one thing that you didn't like being Faith in Buffy?
One thing I didn't like? seem to remember when I first started being naughty on the show, and like fans, I didn't realize how many big fans there were of the show out there, and some of them would get really mad and like come up to me on the street and be like, "Faith, who do you think you are?" And they would, I'd be like with my family or like my friends, and they would start yelling at me and be like, "You coming in Sunnydale, and you're like stealing Buffy's boyfriend," and I was like, "Whoa, this is other level." And I mean, it was kind of fun but scary too, because yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. But now I am. Now I'm just like, what? And now now I just role play and get right into it. Learned. We've all learned a lot over the last 20 years. Thank you, you're a cutie.
Alright, so first of all, I'm a really big fan of Buffy and Angel. I love you in both those. But my question actually is, what was it like working with Kirsten Dunst in Bring It On?
I liked her a lot, and I remember thinking, this is cool, because she had also been a child actor and started very young, and we were really different, like just as actors and our characters, but we had a really fun like friendship in the movie, and I felt like in real life, nonetheless, there are differences. So I really liked her and respected her, and I thought she did a really awesome job in the movie. Like she did that movie badass. Here, what's that?
I was wondering what
Well, she was talking about that on the
your
movie.
favorite season of the Buffy was.
Season? What was your favorite season? Which one?
Probably the first season you came in.
3? Totally, me too. I was gonna say it, but then I wanted you to say it first, so it wasn't weird, but 3, all the way, totally. Hi.
What was it like when Angel was on your side?
Oh, when Angel totally sold me down the river? That flippin' guy. I remember being like, wow, okay, but then it was hard to hate on him because then he was the only one that really helped me when everyone else hated me. Remember that part too? So I feel like it was all kind of part of, like he got Faith a lot, and he had to kind of lie to her to keep her from doing a lot of damage and stuff. And then he helped redeem me, so that was nice of him. It's tough love. It's tough love. Totally. Thank you.
All right, so a bit nervous here talking to Eliza.
Because I'm so serious and intimidating.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been watching your shows since we were little. My little brother has had a crush on you, and I totally spaced the question that I was going to ask. So the only question that's really coming to my mind right now is, it doesn't really pertain to you. I don't know what next question is. But how much would Woodchuck chuck
We're thinkers here. We're thinkers. It's a good one. I mean, he'd chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could chuck if, Thanks for that. Thank you. Love you guys. Totally.
So, my question, I grew up watching Buffy. It's been a total comfort show for me. I was wondering if you had any favorite TV shows or movies at all that just bring you peace and comfort.
TV shows or movies that bring me peace and comfort? I just watched the Ozark show that did not bring me peace or comfort. That was so, wow. very uncomfortable right before I went to sleep at night. So not that one, but it was still really good. Jason Bateman was awesome. I don't know. I mean, I remember. I loved watching what my brothers liked watching. So, but they weren't comforting. It was like Rocky and Rambo and Nightmare on Elm Street, and we did watch Star Wars, but yeah, maybe Star Wars was the most comforting of all of those. So, what that was, yeah.
Hi, my question is, if you could rewrite the ending to Tru Calling, how would you do it?
Thankfully for everyone, I'm no writer because that would be intense. I don't know. When people have asked me that, what do you think? I just get curious what you guys think. How would you end that crazy show? You must have thought about it if you're asking me, right?
I have. I mean, I would make it a happy ending for everybody. Like your TV brother would get his happy ending, you'd get your happy ending and stop reliving those days. So that's how I would make it end.
Cool. Yeah, you're so much happier that I'm not the writer, as I said. Yeah, I like that. Right on. Cool.
She just wants the best for you.
I appreciate that. She would definitely stop freaking running everywhere. That's how she would end. She would end with roller skates.
Has a ride.
Sure.
Okay. So, we can leave whenever.
Okay.
How long
Had it
do you
with
want
running.
I think they probably only have like 10 more
My
minutes.
question is,
Okay.
was it really hard to get in character for the alphabet killer? Because that's my favorites.
Getting into character.
They're so sore.
I'm definitely hungry.